Right, let's have a butcher's and see what I want. This is an auction property. Always check the legal pack. As well as auction fees, you may have additional costs and other property problems. Today, we are viewing a leasehold one-bed apartment on the first floor, ex-council, in a tower block. The parking is free. There is no outside space with this property, so there's no balcony or garden, and it's roughly 10 minutes outside Leeds city centre if you're driving or you're jumping on the bus, or it's roughly about a 30-minute walk. There is no information on whether the block is EWS1 compliant, but you'd think with it being a council block, then you're all good to go in it. But still, I would want to check and confirm. I'd need to do a deep dive, and I'd need to be sure that the compliance is there, you get me? Because this scandal, this cladding scandal is a very, very serious issue. Got a bit of greenery outside if you wanted to rock up with a chair, read a book, bring out the children, fly some kites. Bog standard council tower block. There's quite a few blocks in Leeds that look identical to this. So we are inside the property. There is a good amount of storage. Finally, a property with a bit of storage. This bathroom is really nice actually. Right, first time buyers. This is a really nice property for a single person or even a couple. There's not too much to do here. It's more put your own stamp on it. You can replace the kitchen or bathroom or leave it as it is. As you'll see, the kitchen is pretty decent. This bathroom's actually really quite nice in comparison to some of the property we viewed. However, we are back to the same issue as the last viewing. The video for that is linked at the end for you to watch. How do we finance this? Even if we had all the cash, of which we don't, let's talk with things. This is not a desirable first-time buyer property. No first-time buyer is sitting down thinking, this is going to be my dream house to buy a property in a council tower block. And even if you do, it might be London, and that's completely different kettle of fish. The biggest hurdle, in my opinion, is that you are very unlikely to get a mortgage. This property is one of 48 apartments, mainly council owned. The last viewing was a small owner-occupier or private landlord block of 6 apartments. Now the thing is, with lenders, they want to know if they ever have to repossess a property, the resale is quick and fast. And it won't be here because 75% of this block is not owner occupied. The block is majority council tenants. But you know what? Speak to an all-of-market mortgage broker, as this is my personal opinion, and I could be absolutely, completely wrong. Landlords, empty your pockets. This is a straight cash purchase, as you will have exactly the same problems as a first-time buyer if you ever think about getting a mortgage for this property or refinancing it at a later date. Park your money and leave it. In saying that, you will probably get your investment back, say before you hand over the property to your children or your child, if you're doing this to create generational wealth. Let's be random. Let's say, for example, we got the property for 46,000 all in. Fees, change the carpet, paint, but we'll leave the kitchen and we'll leave the bathroom. Let the property to a DSS tenant. That is roughly a 17% gross yield. So if you're happy to park your money, if you're happy with the council being the freeholder, and if you're happy with the majority of the block being council tenants, this property needs to get your attention, because we're talking about getting the principal investment back in what? Potentially under 7-8 years? Up north for cash flow. Let's do the Jim Jam test. Is the local shop close enough to pop in our Jim Jams on a Sunday morning? The EPC, the Energy Performance Certificate, rating for this property is a C. Before you ask, The answer is yes. It smells of urine. The lease is from August 2002 for 125 years, which leaves 106 years remaining. The ground rent is £10 per annum and the service charge is £1,069 per annum, so you'd be paying roughly £90 per coming month. Let's have a look at what we can get for rental incomes. For a one-bed property, the local housing allowance for Leeds for a one-bed is £673.14 per coming month. So potentially this property is open to a housing benefit tenant. What is the full asking price in the region of? This is a main road, so you've got First and Aruba buses that go directly into the city centre, and the buses are about every 15 minutes. So good transport links. Let's ask the question, would you buy to live, buy to let, or does Leeds need more investment before you even think about it? There is no sales history for this property. If you're regular to this channel, then you know we have been in this area before. We have our shop. The property has failed to sell at auction.